You're watching TVC Breakfast. Now, Lagos has experienced extreme weather, temperatures rising to abnormal levels in recent weeks.
Ugochi Oluigbo, who was out on the streets of Lagos, sought to find out how the scorching sun is affecting people and businesses.
Temperatures in Lagos have been up to 35 degrees Celsius during the day the past month, but feeling like 42, and Lagosians are praying for rain and some cool.
See my face. I am sweating. The heat is too much. The sunshine is in fact too much. I'm sweating. The heat is too much. The sunshine is in fact too much. It's already 6 p.m. Yet very sunny and hot. I have rashes all over me.
Even our own fire cannot be compared to this heat, this Nigeria sun.
They affect our business because if the weather is too much like this, nobody can come outside to buy something because of the weather. That is the only problem.
For some, it is bad for business, but for others like water vendors, this is boom time.
Eat they well, then they drink water gidi gone. Before we are selling 20 pack, now 50 pack, 55 pack, 60 pack. There only one person is drinking 3 bottles of water, especially the hawkers. They are drinking water gidi gone. Now, I too am drinking 4, 5, 6 in a day because of it. The heat is too much.
Yes, I sell more than before. Because there is heat now, everywhere there is no light. That is why pure water is moving, yes.
More water must be consumed. That's what doctors actually recommend this period, along with other necessary precautions.
To manage this heat wave that we currently have, it's important to stay hydrated. So you need to always take a bottle of water around you. And in doing that, you also need to be conscious of the environment. So have a refillable bottle of water around you. You should, of course, wear light clothing that will make it more conducive for you. And when you're at home, it's important to also have your homes very well ventilated and all that, so it will help.
Experts say climate change is responsible for the heat wave and other extreme weather experienced in cities like Lagos and other parts of the world. Ugochi Oluigbo, TVC News.
Well, joining me now from Lagos via Skype is Director Health of Mother Earth Foundation, Nemo Basi. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast. Now, Lagosians and across Nigeria, people have been witnessing, heat wave, so to speak, extreme weather condition. But how much of a challenge does this pose to the environment and even Nigerians at large?
Well, thank you for bringing up this conversation. And I think the report before I came on actually hit the nail on the head. What we're experiencing is a result of changes in the environment. And of course, climate change is one of it. And that is the bad news, because climate change is not about to go away. Because of the level of pollution already in the atmosphere, it will take a lot of actions to either slow it down or adapt to the changes that we'll continue to experience. But the good news is for people in Lagos is that February and March are usually about the hottest months in the year. So you can expect that soon as the rainy season kicks in, things will cool down a little bit. So what we need to do is to find the best ways to keep cool and to adapt to the situation.
If you look at temperatures across Nigeria, especially in parts of the north, like Sokoto, Adamawa, Borno, Yobe states, sometimes the temperature rises to about over 40 degrees Celsius. What could be responsible for these extreme heat conditions right now?
The short answer is that this is about climate change, and we can expect to have even more extreme weather conditions over time, except drastic actions are taken and consistently to either mitigate or adapt to these problems. In the changes in the weather patterns, in the climatic scenario, has actually intensified weather events, like with the flood that we had recently in Mozambique, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. And across Nigeria, we're having this heat wave. So these are things that need to be tackled carefully by changes in the way we relate to our environment and by how we manage our lives individually.
All right, if we have to break it down to the specifics, when you talk about drastic actions needed to be taken, what actions should we take as a people? Is it the people or the government, or who should take what action?
The actions to be taken by people at different levels. Individually, of course, as you mentioned, I was mentioning the report that was played before I came online. There are things that people have to do to be able to adapt and keep healthy in these very harsh conditions. But in terms of government, we need to change our planning norms. Our cities are too cementified, if there was a word like that. We are living in concrete jungles like places like Lagos. Everywhere is built up, buildings are choked up, people are having very bad ventilation. And of course, when the ground is concretized everywhere, you're having a lot of heat that comes from solar radiation being reflected back onto people. So sometimes it's not really the heat that comes from the sun directly, it's what reflects from the soil, from the ground. That doesn't absorb anything because we've all used concrete everywhere. Even where we live, we don't plant trees. We need to plant more trees. We need to have trees on our streets so that people can have where to take shelter. We're having very little of this. And so these are them we're using. We're burning fossil fuels in generators. Of course, in Nigeria Delta, we have gas flaring. All these things are adding to the problem. So government needs policy levels. We have the Great Green Wall to be built across northern Nigeria. As part of the African Great Green Wall coming from Djibouti to Dakar. These are things we should concentrate on.
All right, Reverend Nimo Bassey, thank you very much. Director of Health of Mother Earth Foundation. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.